Today on Cafe with Q, we're making coffee steak. We're going to start by patting our steak down on both sides so it's nice and dry. Season pretty generously with salt as well as the coffee rub that I've made, which is 50% espresso ground coffee. The other 50% is made up of a mix of onion powder, garlic powder, pepper, and cayenne seasoning. Once our steak is nicely seasoned, we're just gonna go in with our steak here, and we're going to be aiming for a medium. That's where I like my steaks at. So after about a minute or so here, we're going to give our steak its first flip. So we're going to give it a little bit more time on its other side, and then we are going to mount with butter and begin basting our steak. So while our steak is resting there, we're going to go ahead and start building our coffee sauce. We're just going to be starting with a bit of butter and flour to make a roux. Add our coffee, beef stock, and then we add just some lightly thinly sliced red onions to give the sauce a little bit more character. We mount with some sour cream. We let this sauce reduce down, really infuse that nice coffee and beef stock flavor. And let's go ahead and slice our steak to see how we did. Probably on the medium plus side of the steak. This is we did this in one take, you know, only one steak to cook. Some culinary school teachers, some chefs will say never put the sauce directly on the steak, but I do not subscribe to that. So after the loop-de-loops, we're just gonna go ahead and go from back to front with the sauce. And that is a coffee rub steak with a coffee sauce. We're just gonna go in here and grab a middle piece with an onion. This one looks good. Never made any kind of coffee rub or anything before, and maybe it gets that dark naturally. Like, I didn't originally feel like my pan was too hot. Like, I've cooked a fair amount of steaks, which, you know, if you want to roast me in the comments, go right ahead, that's fair. It doesn't taste burnt, you know, looks aside, char, crust, too dark, whatever, it doesn't taste burnt. And the coffee just lends this like really nice, like lightly almost acidic, nice bitter undertone along with the spices and the coffee sauce. Maybe I should have even put just a touch of like brown sugar or something in the coffee sauce. You mean it's a very savory, bitter forward steak, but not in like an unpleasant way. But I want to have mine some sweetness. That said, if this was a restaurant, I'd probably have like some form of like a side of, you know, I can see this on like arugula with some berries, you know, some things to pair with the Ethiopia coffee. So against all the other steaks that I've had in my career, in my life, coffee steak gets a B. Thanks for tuning in to this episode. Please make sure to like and subscribe for more videos and culinary experiments. Is there a strange coffee concoction you're dying to see me make? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for checking in with Cafe with Q.